What's up, guys? It's Jules. It's time for another stitch with me. So I'm doing the City from Greenwich Village, the blended thread project again. We are still sort of up in this little colorful corner over here, which is good. I don't think I've gotten anything more done than the last time that we actually did a stitch with me kind of thingy thing. So the first thing I actually want to do is just get my light just right and redo a little bit of my marker. It's lost. It's probably the lighting today, but I just can't see it as well as I have before. So I just wanted to make it a little bit more visible. Let's see, what did I do with my stuff I was going to start with? Here we go. All right. Let's see how close we can get this. Okay, let me just get started here and then we'll chit chat. Doop, baby doop, baby doop, baby doop. I think right here. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, now we're starting. So, let's see. What have I been up to? I was out late last night. I had my Dave Matthews concert, which was pretty cool. I bought the tickets like months ago when they first announced, and I bought it off of StubHub, and somebody was reselling the ticket and whatnot. So I went into it like not even remembering exactly where the seat was and whatnot, and I was very happy. Well, for the most part. I had a great view of Dave, but the thing was is I really couldn't see the drummer, and the drummer, Carter Beaufort, is one of my favorite members of the band, and he might be my favorite. And I couldn't really see him, so, because he was like, there was like a sound pillar or something in the way, but it's all right. What I was super happy about was they played one of my favorite covers that I've ever heard them play. It's called Time of the Season from, gosh, who did that back in the day? You guys, I know some of you guys are going to know that, but love that song. Absolutely love that song. And they do a pretty faithful cover of it. Nothing dramatic. It just sounds awesome when they do it. And so I was so happy to hear that. But I had a good time. There was, my eyes are all puffy today from all the smoke everywhere. And, well, they've been puffy lately anyway, just because of the smoke, the fires and whatnot. We're getting a lot of hazy days here in Colorado with all that, with everything going on in the West. So, but I had a good time. I'm tired this morning. I mean, I'm not used to, I think we were out, I was out till like 11. My husband came and actually picked me up because the concert venue was only about 10, 15 minutes from where we live, which is really convenient. And so we took, so he basically just, he could just drop me off and pick me up. So that was very easy. And it was good stuff. It was good stuff. I stood almost the whole time. At some parts I'm like, all right, I gotta sit down. My back's killing me, and I'm still trying to work up my strength and whatnot. Anyway, dancing, having a good time. Everything was fun. So it was a good time. It was definitely a good time. It was fun to see them. I hadn't seen them in years. And I want to say, I think the last time I saw them was when they were at Red Rocks. So, but it was fun. Good times. Good times had by all. But slept in a little bit today, and am finally, like this last week, it has been, if you guys noticed that I seemed kind of tired during the last videos, because I was, because I've been There's been a lot of stuff going on around here lately. You know, for the most part, good. Nothing bad. You know, it's just stuff that has to get done. And but it was a very busy week, and I am very grateful that I have today, or I have the whole weekend off, and I'm going to be seeing a bunch of my closest friends tonight, and I'm pretty excited about all that. But I want today, for as long as I'm home, to be all about the stitching. Haven't got as much done. Although, let's see, I showed you the finished piece, so that's done. I worked some more on Ronnie Rowe. I need to work on the Pluribus Unum, but what I really need to do is find the little page, and I know it's downstairs in my folder, I just got to pull it out. Find a little page that has the... where am I? There, my thithers. That has the. I gotta do the numbers and the number and the letters for like this 1776 US. I gotta finish that up. That won't take hardly any time to do. I gotta highlight here for a second. Once I get that done, then I'll just be cruising to the end of that piece. Cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, but yeah, I can already feel like my legs are just so tired today from all that standing. Because I was standing like on an incline, so like the front of my legs were having to kind of hold on, you know, gripping the concrete and whatnot. So, but I do not regret where I sat. It was awesome. It was awesome, 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 awesome. All right, so we're gonna jump up here now. Feeling a little bit more. Let's see, how can I do that? I gotta make sure that you guys can see, but I also gotta make sure that I can see. If I can't see, this is not going very far. Okay, I'm trying to get the light just right today. The light's been a little funny. A little funny. It's a little overcast outside, so it's giving it a slightly different hue. A hue. Try and focus a bit more. Nope. Nope. The light's about where it's at. The light's about where it's at. Okay. Let's see. But I also woke up this morning to the news that Tesla is going to remain a public company, which makes me happy. I'm really interested in Tesla. I don't want it to like go private and then not hear nearly as much about it. I love following that company, all of its ups and downs. It's telling though that Musk put it out on a late night Friday tweet because it's just news dumping, and you know, he's going to be in a lot of trouble with the SEC, and he's going to have a lot of lawsuits to pay, to settle, probably, and because of what he did. Very ill-advised. What am I doing? Very ill-advised. What is this? Doesn't look great right here. Let me put one back over here. Did I do that before? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm going to do this. But anyway, when you blurt out things at times without thinking them through, when you're the CEO and major shareholder of a massively scrutinized company, you're bound to get some repercussions for that. Anyway, I'm happy that it's staying public, so that was good. That was good. Boopity boo, bitty boo, bitty boo. selling Chick-fil-A at the concert last night. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that is amazing. And the lines weren't even that long. So it was like, you know, I stood in line for like 2 minutes and got myself a spicy chicken sandwich at the concert. I'm like, that is awesome. I haven't been to Fiddler's Green in forever. I think the last time I went there was this amphitheater down here. And it was a Journey concert, actually. It was the Journey concert. It was the first one after they got the new lead singer this last go around, the guy who's still singing for him. That was his first performance, his first, I think they were starting here on their big, huge tour thing. And I was impressed, man. That guy bopped around and ran all over the stadium, even though, you know, all over the stage, despite the fact that, you know, it's high altitude. And yeah, he did great. And last night, Dave sounds like Dave always sounds. So it was awesome. Ooh, I got my new patterns in. I'm super happy about that. So there are 2 sports patterns. I need to do a post on the blog about where I got this from, because this was a first-time purchase from this particular place. I never even heard of them before. It was like the Boston Stitching Company or something like that. So I was really happy. So I got me a couple sports ones to do. So I think I'm going to choose one of them, and I think I'm going to do my Bears project for the whole thing about, you know, doing a project stitch along. What we could do is, if you guys wanted to participate with me, would be just put the link up if you guys wanted to get it, which, trust me, if you're not a Bears fan, I wouldn't get it. I mean, don't do something that you're not going to be happy with, but if you're a Bears fan and you want to stitch along, we'll do that. They were really fast in getting me the pattern and everything. I've gotten so used to just ordering things, and for the most part, just having them, let's move this away, and most part just having them, you know, downloaded, and I print them off myself. But there's something to be said for having a nice little book of your pattern, keeping things together. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. No, not to that. Not to that. Gonna do this here. My husband is down working on the bees right now. He did not bring his GoPro. He forgot it this time, so I'm trying to get him to put more videos up. He's kind of a stickler for, he's like, well, there wasn't really anything new. And I'm like, well, shoot, you know, it doesn't mean you don't put something out. And so hopefully he'll take some stuff with his camera, and we'll get some good. Look how pretty and colorful the back of that is. It's so pretty. Skeezers. Boom. Boom, shakalaka laka. Oh, it's gonna stretch. That's gonna be the problem with me today, is my back. I'm just gonna have to stretch and rest. Stretch and rest. Alright, let me pull. I had pulled out a couple of things, a couple strands to put together real quick before I got started here. So, all right, boom, boom, shakalaka. Let's highlight. Let's highlight before we get too far ahead of ourselves. But I think there's definitely a nap in my future today. I'm trying to catch up on not good quality of sleep. Not good quality of sleep. That sounds terrible. Oh, almost missed that part. There we go. But so I usually try and convince myself that, yep, sleep would be very good. It usually is. Always feel better. Boo. Let's see, so what have I stitched on so far? I did some Old World Map 2. I really need to get back on that today too. I stitched, and I told you about Ronnie Rowe. Oh, Rainy Waterloo Place. Putting some color into Rainy Waterloo. Getting that going. My stitch quality doesn't look good today. I think it's because I'm just not getting, I should probably wear my glasses for this. My glasses. Come on there. There we go. Oh, but my aunt and uncle have gone back home. They should be home in North Carolina in a couple of days. They're stopping to see other people on the way home, and so it has been a long summer for them. They've been out here since May, late May, I think, Memorial Day weekend-ish. Yeah, I think so. And I think that's when he first came out. And so they are headed back. So it was nice having them close. We saw them, I think, about 4 or 5 times. They really overdid it, though. They had a cabin, or it's an old family cabin of my aunt's family, and they basically spent the whole entire summer playing host to a large variety of people that came through. And it wore them out, as you can imagine. I mean, constantly entertaining, constantly, keeping things up and cleaned, and that's a lot of work. So even though they're driving a long distance, it's got to be a certain level of just relief and relaxation. I mean, I find driving relaxing. Driving long distances, pretty relaxing. And so hopefully for them it is. Getting snags. I'm snagging it up back here. I'm making a mess of the back of this fabric, but I'm not going to stop to tries to fix it. Nope. But I will probably stop this thread here. this. Okay. Oh. Oops. I just paused for a minute there so I could organize a bit more thread so we can do a little bit more. So what I'm doing right now is, let's put that there, I'm blending 3863 and 413. So I just took a strand of each. Strand of each. I'm just going to thread it here, and then we can get started on the next part. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy, there's stuff that I didn't highlight. Oh my goodness gracious. This to here to here. 1, 2, 3, perfection. Well, that's awesome. Man, I just can't get over how colorful this looks. It's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. Love it. Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's getting in trouble downstairs. We've been leaving out varieties of different dogs this week, trying this dog out with this dog. And the only two dogs, well, Jelly absolutely cannot be out, left out during the day. She is a destructo peer dog. And I actually caught her this week, which is the first time I actually have caught her being a bad girl, and I'm not even sure she realized what she got in trouble for. She was like totally fine too. You'd think that like if I yelled at her or something like that, because I've rarely ever done that, that it would, you know, might make her sad or something or afraid. And nope, she just wagged her tail. She goes, "Hey, you're talking to me." Oh. She doesn't even have the guile to like fake being scared, because all the rest of them are like, "Oh no, I got in trouble. Oh no, I'm so sorry. How could I ever have made such a mistake?" And then the moment you like turn your back on them, whatever, they're just like as happy. They're like, "Oh man, that was so totally worth it. It's so totally worth getting in trouble there." So Zuzu is chief instigator. She is such a crazy dog. She's getting really bad about trying to see what's on the counters, and when she finally got tall enough to actually like put her head up on the counter, she realized that that's in the kitchen, that's where some really good goodies are. So we just had to get, oh boy, I did it. Okay, that's so bad that I'm gonna actually fix it. That's way off. Normally I wouldn't care so much, but that was way off. I can't allow that kind of shabby work. Okay, there we go. Way better. I'll be able to sleep tonight. Whew. All right. Oh. Oh, so the hubby's gonna come home and smoke a chicken so we can take that with us tonight to the friend's house. And that'll be fun. Oh, is it back? The back is laughing at me, saying, ha ha ha. You think you can lean forward? Well, you can, but you shall pay for it. Mwahaha. Oh. Okay. Hang in there, guys. Let's see. Gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Who is wandering around outside? Not outside, but downstairs. I'm not sure, but they're scuffing their feet everywhere. We'll have to get down there at some point, see what's going on. There we go. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out, like, exactly where I'm at with this. Tell it to me slowly, tell you what I really want you to know. It's the time of the season for laughing. Boom, 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 cha. Boom, 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 pa. Boom, 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 pa. Ah, that's a good cover, man. That was a good cover. I'm sitting here thinking, I bet you I go down for a nap before noon. I think that's going to be my need. But I've discovered that if I go down for a nap at the first sign of needing a nap, I don't need a nap as long, which is a time saver. So that is a very, very good thing. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. I don't know how long this stitch-along is going to last, guys. I'm going to try and push through here, but oof. Oofta. It's a little uncomfortable. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Anytime to show you what you need to live. But tell it to me slowly. I hope I'm not putting anybody to sleep today. I understand. I know I put people to sleep every week, but it's a talent. It's a talent to put people to sleep. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Oakley dokley. Now, I really want to do like over here, like if I do, so a total of 8, that'd be like 800 stitches. I want to make sure that I fill all this in before I move forward. Chances are I'll probably go down. I mean, the page is, let's see, this is like halfway across the page. So I may just go like 4 across and then go all the way down, because you're going to start to see the water tower. Let me pull it out here. So, like, if I just do, it's just really what I'm working on right now is like this. So I come down here, I can do the water tower, which would be really nice. But coming across is going to be gorgeous. Having that. It's not the. I think that's the Empire State Building. I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't know the topography. I don't know the way that New York City's laid out. So maybe somebody can tell me. Somebody tell me. All right. Where am I? Down here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're just going to jump down because this is where this color actually goes to. So if I just let it ride. Oh man. Is this the last weekend without football? It might be. I think it's next weekend, Labor Day weekend? It might be. Might be. Go. Probably need to watch some more Supernatural today. 2 or 3 episodes. I'm just very patiently biding my time. Very patiently. Doop boop boop doop boop boo. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, this goes and this goes here. Does it go here? It goes here. All right, let me do this one. And then, where are you? I'm gonna take this one across a bit. Come back. Come back to me. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Ew. Ew. Oh, man. Okay. I'm super quiet. Waha! Let me highlight. Let's all bow our heads and highlight for a second. Highlight, 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 highlight. Let's see Cool. I'm back. I'm back. Just had to jump a little bit. I had to get up and stretch, get myself a new drink, and get a little bit refreshed for this home stretch. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna keep on stitching. My husband just sent me some kind of a text about the chicken, and I think I need to maybe jump ahead and get a little bit of it done, maybe before he gets home. But first up is getting the video done, which on a Saturday morning is pretty good, even though it's almost noon now. It's pretty good. Okay. 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 Let's see. So what do I want to work on? I want to do more work on this one today too, even though I'm going to leave it up here because this is where I'm currently working on it. I think I'm going to, even when I'm done with the video, do a little bit more, snag, do a bit more on the old project. I can get it done a little faster when I'm not doing video just because of the angle that I have to hold the fabric at. Fabric. There we go. Can't believe it's almost football season. I hope I like football this year. I hope it's not all weird again. And primarily it comes down to how they play the game. It has to be interesting, and we have to find a nice compromise if we can between player safety and letting them play the game of football. My husband has, I think, is a great idea, which is if we wanted to reduce, certain injuries and whatnot, you just basically lighten up their pads. And if you lighten up their pads, they're not going to go for the big, huge hits because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt them. How much does that actually work? I don't know. But I think it would be something that, I don't know, maybe it would slow some people down. But well, I'm really excited about hockey. So I got, gonna be rooting for the old Blues, of course. They loaded up this off season, so it's gonna be a fun season to watch. But it all comes down to the postseason. Drop my needle. So. We'll see. And of course, interested in Toronto. John Tavares now there. That should be fun. I don't know. I get more into hockey every year, so hopefully it'll be a good one. Good season. I have been stitching a lot at the desk downstairs, but because of my back, I've been shifting more to the chair, which is really where I should be stitching from, because it's just way better for me ergonomically to sit with my back far better supported. Of course, I don't know, maybe with the way that I'm holding everything, maybe it's better for me in this way, just because it's makes me use my back more, so it gets stronger. I don't really know. I don't really know. Ah. Now, what did I do there? Wow, I messed that one up, didn't I? Here, come back to me, my pretty. Here we go. I jumped a square. Try to cut down on the number of stitches I have to do. Yep, that's how I'm going to get these projects done. By cheating. No, there's no cheating in cross stitch. That's not what we do. There. And then there. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, there go the sirens again. Man, I'm telling you, I mean, I know we live like not pretty close to a fire truck station or fire station, but it's crazy how much we hear. I hear them, just all hours of the day and night. It's just crazy. It's so many people move in here. So many people are bringing craziness with them. Don't bring the crazy. Leave the crazy where you found it. Stitching. All that dancing sure got my muscles and my joints a hurting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing? There we go. Nope, nope, nope. There you go. Here we go. And here we go. All right. More floss, more floss. First we highlight. Let's see. That was a pretty good run there. Alright, well that's just a jumble. It's a jumbly, jumbly, jumbly. Jumbly, bumbly, jumbly. just a stretching. Alright, let's finish up our last bit of what we got to do here. Because well, this isn't very even. Let's try and make it even, shall we? When does the U.S. Open start? The tennis tournament. That's got to be. I think it's September. Isn't it September? I think it's September. Okay, gotta hold that spot. There we go. Well, shoot the moon. Did you guys see what I just did? It popped right through. Well, that's not very nice. Here, let me figure this out. What in tarnation is going on here? All right, let me just cut this back because this is really. My problem was this end part was kind of all twisty up. It's all twisty up. I mean, I hope that's not too technical, but yeah, it just wasn't. What do you call it? In line with the other piece. So cut it back so that's in line and not so twisty up. I will have translations for all my craziness. No, I won't. Actually, I can't translate it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, got this and got this. Got this. One, two, and one. Boy, Hawaii dodged a big bullet, didn't they, this week? With the crazy weather. They're having a summer of weather. With the lava, volcanoes, tropical storm now. Was a hurricane. Hopefully they're still doing all right. They got a ton of rain, so there's going to be mudslides. All kinds of craziness. Oh, let's see, wait, let me just highlight a smidge here. I just gotta make sure I know exactly where I'm at. Here we go. At all times, I must know where I'm at. Ah, sorry everybody. If you were looking at the camera and you probably just fell off your chair because I hit the camera. Sorry about that. This is a very angry bird or squirrel or something. The squirrel's been really antagonizing the dogs again this week. One of these days, Mr. Squirrel, you're going to take a wrong step. You're going to be sorry that you teased those dogs as long as you did. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want anybody. I don't want these little... And honestly, having him around actually entertains the dogs so much that it's a good thing. I think I'm gonna call it a video, guys, because my back is really starting to tighten up. I don't think I can push any farther. But that's pretty good. You know, we filled in. What did we fill in? We filled in some more here, and went over here. I know I have to look at the beginning of this video to be able to tell, but I really need to get. There's a couple colors that I'm having a hard time finding. I thought I picked them up, but apparently I did not. That I need to kind of finish filling in some of this stuff. So hopefully that can be done shortly. But I think I'm going to go load this up and get to work on a different project for a little while. And probably take a nap here really soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the weekly update later next week. See ya!